Haha. Hello, Jamie, Soulshine 1111. Gonna drop some cards, do a quick read. What's on my mind today? Well, I woke up thinking after the long live reading yesterday, and thank you to all of those who joined over there on the Facebook's live reading. So grateful, loving all of you. So one of the things that I woke up thinking about today is I keep talking about this, excuse me, she's loud. Alexa, volume 4. I woke up thinking today, what have I been meaning when in our readings I'm talking about New Earth, or I'm talking about feeling straddling between two worlds, right? So I want to talk about this. What do I mean? Well, I dove in. Okay, I dove in. And what do I mean? Well, when I really thought really deep down is, what if this new Earth is this age of Aquarius, right? Versus the old Earth, which is the age of Pisces. So straddling between two worlds. What do I mean by that? Well, when we think about pain and we think about triggers, and triggers being unhealed traumas in our lives, right? And pain is what if the pain is the old us dying? And what if anxiety, because, nothing's surface. So when I think of between two worlds or New Earth, you got to go even deeper, right? As deep as you get to this fruit of the seed, right? So pain's the old us dying, and that leads us into, and when we're feeling pain, we're feeling triggered, right? And so if we're feeling triggered, that's something that's, what are we needing to, like, it's a sign of the universe, or God is trying, our heart is working on overdrive to teach us over and over sometimes about what we need to focus on and heal and no longer avoid, right? And so that only can sometimes lead to the anxiety, right? So what is anxiety? Okay, the anxiety is what if anxiety is I no longer fit the choices I've been making, right? And keep making, okay? What if the old Earth is I'm my family's expectations, and the new Earth is I'm not? What if the old Earth is I'm a victim mentality and I feel depressed because I feel like I'm disappointing others as I grow and ascend into this heightened awareness that everybody is underlying, if not talking about, feeling, right? This new Earth. What if this old Earth is the depression that is holding us in the triggers from denying the pain, so we feel anxious and therefore fall back into the old Earth of addiction to codependency. Yeah, addiction to codependency, which is addiction to spending money, material world, right? What if the old world, the age of Pisces, is getting using material world as a picture of representation of who I am, right? And what if the who I am is actually our old family's expectations or societal norms expectations, right? What if this old Earth is actually dying? And what if we let it? And what if, as we let it, yes, it's not easy, but what if as we let it, we find relief in it? Whew. The old is I keep avoiding the new, right? What if the old is I keep avoiding the new? The pain trying to kill my old choices, right? This is the straddling between two worlds. So I hope you see where I'm going with this. If you haven't followed me yet on the Facebook or found me on the YouTube, which I'm rarely there, and on the TikTok, and I laugh because I am rarely there. However, one of the things that I do foresee happening is And you can find on TikTok on my face, on YouTube, the day that 2 or 3 of the major social media programs like disappeared for some hours. I went live, or I went and produced a video on YouTube about that, and I do feel like the platforms here are probably gonna start dissipating as well. So if you would like more insight on that, follow me on the YouTube. If you want to book your own appointment on my Facebook, brand new, is I've stepped out of the old world, and I have put my phone number out of fear. Basically, I stepped out of my own fear, and I put my released my phone number. So don't call me, okay? Text me. I was getting, after that live, my phone was ringing a lot last night, and from all over the world through WhatsApp, and I'm grateful and I'm honored, and I definitely am here to set up these appointments, and I definitely look forward to meeting with you and reading for you. However, please, it's a time zones and different areas, and so just shoot me a message labeled would like to schedule a reading, and that's how I will know it's not spam like I used to get on the old landline in the old earth. Okay, so it's understand, like, don't misunderstand that I'm not grateful. I have a lot of gratitude, feeling really honored, and so with that, you guys, let's pull some cards. Okay, let's do some cards. You want to? I don't know. It's like, I should probably make sure here that things are proper. All right. I don't know what I just showed you. I'm gonna use these 2 decks. This are actually, and we'll use a couple of mine. All right. Because we did get into, I've created 3 decks. They're going to be out for retail soon, you know that. Working on the boxing systems now. But they're oracle decks. And so I want to start by getting overall energy as we are now allowing ourselves to see into feeling this new world. And happy Palindrome Day. It's preparing us for the 12/12 portal. That is huge because we are going to, there's no way we can't see ourselves mirrored in other people. Okay? I talk a lot about that actually in yesterday's live reading. So do follow there and watch. So, oh my God. And one of my decks here on the top, just sitting there. I have abandonment issues and I fear rejection. This is a portion of that old world that causes pain and anxiety that we are releasing, right? But sometimes it's hard because the more we release, also the more anxious we get. It's this duality of strange straddles, right? So, okay, overall energy, general population, collective energy right now. Thank you. Ascended Masters, create open communication. It did come out in reverse. So this is the number 2. 2 is a universal number. Okay. It also stands for partnership. It could be a partnership with somebody else. It could be a partnership with ourselves. It is in reverse. So what is it that we are avoiding communication? And by avoiding, this is old earth shit, right? That we just talked about. So how can we create communication, right? Well, let's use one of my decks and see what is it that we want to say. Maybe like if there's something or somebody we need to say something to, it could be take what resonates, leave the rest. What would we say? What would we say? I have not ever felt more excited about a connection in my life as much as I feel excited about our connection. If there is somebody, and this could be family, this could be friends, this could be a new lover, this could be a partner in some way, maybe at work, whatever it's going to be, we are excited about connection. How can we get excited about connection? And therefore, how do we start communicating that we're excited? This is a step out. For many of us, we don't know how to communicate. Maybe it's that old standard that we have to hush up for fear that what we do say is going to disappoint others because they want us to be one way that we're realizing we're not. Okay? So beautiful introduction here. We're excited about a connection. There's something, a spark within us, whether it be new, old, whatever the fuck. Maybe it's revisiting of the old. Let's see at the bottom of the deck. I feel like everything I am doing is wrong. This is the old ways. This is the pain surfacing that's trying to be let go. Right? You just have to sit through it instead of avoiding it through addictions or, spending or substance or overeating or whatever the fuck it's going to be, right? Blaming, thought patterns. I feel like everything I'm doing is wrong. Well, you know what? Stop that, right? Just learn to, when those thoughts come, those intrusive thoughts come into our minds, because they do, recognize that's the ego working on overdrive to hold you in a space that's old, that you've grown out of, and that's what's causing the pain and the anxiety. Okay, let's get a story. Bottom of the deck here, 24, light codes, travel awaits you. Okay, start moving. You are the love. 24 in numerology is 6. 6 is the number of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let's find out. Oh, such directions. What are you waiting for? I took you for granted and I'm so sorry. You are my wish come true, and I feel like I don't deserve you. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, I feel your energy and wonder if you can feel mine. We are energy. That's the thing. A lot of these cards here right now are bringing up the everything and the nothing, the blame games. If we were to dive deeper into taking things for granted, wanting something and feeling undeserving of it, right? Feeling like we're doing everything wrong, right? It's like, but yet at the same time, straddling excitement. Look at how many sad cards, and these decks are not all sad cards. So we've got 4 cards that came out, and 3 of the 4 are that focused on like what we're doing wrong in the past, right? Or so it's also like a split between I feel good and then I feel bad. So ask yourself, right? Ask yourself, how can I create the communication with myself first in order to go towards what makes me feel better? Right? And you can't worry anymore about what's letting you down or how you're letting somebody down unless you're letting somebody down in toxic ways. And then in that, you have to sit with and work through it, right? Because this mirror 1212 is coming in, and it is coming in solid, and it's coming in fast, and everything that we try to avoid, we're just going to see more of, right? Okay, so the light codes are here. Travel within from your mind and take it to your heart, all right? The matter is within you, all right? Nobody external, or nothing external is going to please you in the way that going in and teaching yourself acceptance is love for yourself. You're not gonna find what you're looking for externally. The Alchemist, one of my favorite books, right? I quote him all the time. It's like Apollo say halo. You travel all the way around the world to looking in search of love, only to get back and realize it's always been within, right? It's like our biggest haters are actually our biggest admirers, right? Accept that travel within yourself is possible. You are not going to disappoint anybody outside of you as long as you know in your heart of hearts what you're doing isn't at all from an ego mind that is blameful or judgy or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. You are your own wish come true. What about that, right? What if you're who you've been taking for granted, right? What if everything you do wrong is you stuck in an old world? Stop straddling between 2 worlds and step in to the new earth. It's all happening, and we should be excited. Hell yeah, we should. Let's get a storyline. Strength, muster it up. Okay, could be a Leo in your life. Muster it up, all right? And do so from a different place, from the place of the mind, right? Not from the head, all right? And then new offerings can come in. Love, a new feeling found of acceptance of your own emotions. It's okay. Offerings, Page of Cups, all right? Immature energy growing into something brand new, awakening inside of you. Give yourself that cup, right? What if you did that? Maybe things don't feel super clear right now with the 7 of Cups. It's coming. You just got to stop avoiding, right? The pain is wanting to be released. Allow it to. All right. Three of Pentacles, mind, body, soul. Connect within yourself in order to build that arch with everybody else second. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Lover. Soulmate love. Could be a choice you have to make. All right. Be you. It's going to be different for everybody. I'm Jamie. Thanks for being here.